Hey, Candilyn, how are you, honey? I'm doing your reading now. I wanted to tell you, I'm going to do my best on this one because I usually, when it comes to doing tarot with this many people or with two people, the energies can get mixed up, okay? So you're going to have to kind of resonate which one it is because it's usually I do a reading with you and one person and then you and another person separately so the energy doesn't get mixed up because that's what happens when you're reading on multiple people. But I'm going to do my best, okay? And if you have any questions or you feel like you want to change it around however you want to do it, feel free to let me know. Because covering two people, this has happened before. It doesn't mean it's going to happen now. I don't think it's going to, but let's take a look. So first we're going to look into Jonathon and see what's going on with this connection. Please tell me the most accurate messages regarding Jonathon and Candilyn. Only the most accurate, please. Thank you. Okay. Can you... Sorry. All right. So, I got the raccoon that just popped out right now, and it is Earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so I'm going with this as Jonathon for sure. Okay. I am getting the feeling that there's something that he's not being totally open about, okay? Or he is hiding something, but I don't feel like... Nope, this is secrecy, a secret connection. Sorry. This card always means somebody's like kind of laying low, hiding out secrets. Just everything is not in the open and upfront. Now, obviously, you told me that he's married, okay? So this very much could be that that's what it is, and that he has to sneak around for this connection. I'm getting that he has to be really clever right now. He's feeling like he has to kind of lay low. He is feeling like this is something he's willing to do temporarily. Let me see if I can, let me get more energy because this is just telling me that it's hidden. It's hidden, and it's and that he's willing to do it, like to sneak around and do this, but there's a lot of passion that he's holding back, okay? And he's holding in within here. And it's creating some frustration within him to have to be like this because he does want to be with you. He has a really powerful connection with you. All this dark energy here right now isn't just that the cards are darker. It's telling me there's a lot of feelings, a lot of intense passion. And that perhaps he was going through something and that he was attracted to your light. Okay? But this is a hidden connection strongly. There's a very strong spiritual connection because this is the card of the ethers and it's very passionate. But there's a lot he has to hold back. And there's also some stuff I feel like he's going through that he's been holding back. There's some stuff that he might be going through a Pluto transit, okay? I didn't look at the astrology part of it, but this is clearly coming through as a Pluto transit, kind of like the dark night of the soul. And him being attracted to your light, a comment being made like that, actually matches up with this quite well. Meaning there's something going on with him, and he was looking for some kind of solace. There's a lot of magnetic attraction that pulled you guys together, and you can help him in some way deal with whatever it is that he's got going on. And it seems like it could be difficulty with other people, power struggles with other people, just could be work environment, could be relationship, could be a lot of different things here. I'm going to see. But how does he see Candilyn? He's seeing you as somebody that's very strong and independent. This is earth element also. Somebody that's stable, has everything to offer, the stability aspect, but also somebody that's strong. That it's interesting because between that I got this. And this is like somebody trying to escape heavy stuff. It's an element of fire. Like he wants to run away from something. He wants to get away from something. He has a lot of passion for you, fire element. And I feel like this is like an action card, wanting to throw passion at you, wanting to throw passion, like literally passionate messages, passionate conversations, passionate. There's a lot of passion, but I feel like he's trying to escape something, and that he was drawn to you because he felt peace. This is one of the things about being of the light and being a healer and being a lot of different things. People go through different things, as you know, astrologically, and he may not have shown you a lot of this. There's a lot of passion going on, but there's definitely some heavy stuff that kind of made him he wants to get out from. And he sees you as a strong person of the light, for sure, that's been through it, that sees it. There's a lot of passion. I'm seeing this. Let me get more clarity. How does he see Candilyn? Whoa. So we have the Nightingale, which is air element, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's a lighter harmonic card of he wants to say something to you, but I feel like he likes the sound of your voice. It's like has a harmonic sound to him that helped ease away a lot of things. He's attracted to, as much as you're of the light, you are, there's something about you it's in your communication, it's in your voice, it's in, of course, the attraction with you. This is very interesting. There's something complex. There's something, let me see. I'm sorry. It's. Tell me more about. There's an emotional lighter feel, a spiritual bond, a lightheartedness, this mystical spiritual connection as the otter. You're like a stable. It's interesting because these are the cards for you. Okay, we got air, water, and earth. But I feel like this is like there's something in your vibration, in your communication, in your speaking voice. There's a mystical quality about you that feels. This is why he was attracted to your light. If you look at the energy here, okay, and this is somebody who's independent. Okay, independent by nature. If you look at the difference in the energies here, he's going through something that automatically was drawn to you. Let me see something here. Because it's interesting. I'm getting these cards, but I feel like even when I'm asking about you, it's telling me more about him. Tell me what this connection is about. It's deeply spiritual. And there's a lot of helpful lessons in this connection with the fairy godmother. This is the card of helpful lessons. And this is the card of ecstasy, which is the most elated experience you can have in a spiritual connection that brings two people together. And this means it was divine that the two of you came together. So we got that clear. Tell me more about him. He acted on his impulse, okay? He was drawn to you. He acted on his impulse to take action. He loves your receptivity of how you were open and the connection was magical. Absolutely. Where is this connection going? Oh. Wow, there is going to be a breakthrough in this connection coming up. Okay, this is straight up energetic passion. Somebody being drawn to somebody like wildfire. Okay, and he of the fiery sword is about truth or breakthroughs happening or coming through in the communication regarding this connection. It's very interesting because... Tell me more of what's to come. I can tell this is a complex situation. Well, this one just flew out, finally. LB the Retriever. He holds his heart. He holds a space for you in his heart, and he wants you back, or he wants to be with you. He misses you. The connection was very magical. It's like you... I'm so sorry. This is really one of the most interesting, complex readings. It's telling me a lot about what he's going through, how the connection was or is. Tell me about this, please. Jacqueline and Jonathon. What is this? I'm going to my oracle. I'm sorry. I'm going to give you the whole picture. Okay. It's just, it's giving me in weird. We got listening. This is about somebody wanting to talk to someone and express things to someone. And listening with your heart, not with what's being said. Healing. It's like he... choice. And release. And love. So, I feel like he's going through something. And it was dark and heavy. It could be drama, power struggles. It could be in his environment or just psychologically. Okay. And this looks like a Pluto transit to me, which is about purging your inner demons, outer world demons, outer situations, whatever it may be. It's a relationship that he's in that he's not happy with and has been holding back, or this type of energy. I feel clearly like he was trying to get out of this dark, okay, like literally phase, and he was drawn to your light. There's a ton of passion. This card is pure energetic passion, being drawn to somebody like crazy, okay? And this is about truth and a breakthrough happening and truth coming out about something. This is definitely... Ecstasies is a spiritual divine connection to people coming together for helpful lessons, okay? Now, just because this sounds like it's something that started and it's like it had its powerful meaning behind it, it's not that it's not going anywhere, because we got him acting out on impulse because he needed some nurture. He needed some light with the cruach here. Okay, so he acted on his impulses, which was like, I'm drawn to her. Okay, he has to make a choice. So clearly, this is the thing. He wants you back. He wants to be with you. He wants to reconnect with you desperately. Okay, this is LB the Retriever wanting what was lost. It's looking like he acted on impulse. He did this, but there's repercussions, there's ramifications, there's all this stuff. He's going through some really dark stuff. Like these can be psychological purging from early childhood. Like Pluto is all about the truth coming out, or about dealing with difficult situations with other people, and or psychologically, or heavy situations. And clearly he was trying to get out from it, or wanted to get out from it, came to you because he was drawn to you. And look at this, through listening was actually healing. Okay? The release and the love is like, this is why it's sad. He felt like he has to let go of you, but he felt the love with you. So now he has this choice, clearly, to release the love or to release one or the other. And the choice is what he has to do. Now, It's complicated. What can you tell me about his marriage? Hold on. Please give me the most accurate messages regarding his marriage, Jonathon's marriage, his wife. He's been looking at things really closely. The first card that popped out was the Observer. I'm going to show you about his marriage. This is what I'm saying. It's like he's been going through a dark place, difficulty in the marriage, difficulty in life, difficulty in heavy stuff, and he's right about to he has an option to move into the light. Okay, literally to move into the light. He's going through some sort of, he's between worlds right now, and I think he is absolutely, you made a very strong impact on him to pull him in this direction. Tell me what else. He realizes that he needs to leave and go through that new door. Okay? It's like run away and go out through the door. He's in between states. It's like you shifted him into this place, and he's been really looking closely at, am I happy? Why not? And what is it? But then this is the balance card about to be fair, about justice going through. He knows you're like one of his kind, okay? It's like, but going back about this could be justice, marriage, or divorce. And he has a deep knowing that he's got to do something. All that glitters is thinking something's better than it was. And I feel like this is all coming through with what he thought about his marriage. He thought it was going to be better than it actually is or was. And you're kind of bringing that about. You are opening up to what love feels like, or what it was like, or what it is. A spiritual divine connection that brought the two of you together to bring awareness to him about his insatisfaction. And it's like he knows it's like he's here, and he's trying so far to go into the light, to go into a more positive state, and he knows he just has to go and do it. And he knows, okay? But you listening and communicating and you talking with each other and meeting together was giving him that healing feeling, like he was drawn to your light. Okay, I totally get this. It's complex because he's married, yes. He thought his marriage was going to be better than it actually is. He's going through a dark night of the soul, just in general. I believe it's a Pluto transit. Like I said, I'd have to look at his astrology chart to know, but I know a lot of Tauruses are, and it's in the career house, and it also could be aspecting his planets, bringing about this type of energy when somebody's feeling, going through difficulty and wanting to get out of it, and then finding you and like, wow, what is that? And here's this passionate, fiery connection, right? And here you are with this light, mystical, communicative energy and strength. He acted on impulse because he needed somebody that was he was drawn to you. And he needed somebody that was going to lift him up. There's something heavy going on with him, okay? He may not have told you a lot about this, but now it makes sense as to why he said he was drawn to your light. He wants to reconnect with you and get back together with you. It was ecstasy, okay? Ecstasy, literally. And he acted on his impulse to do this because he knew. And now he's got to release his love and he's got to make that choice about what he's going to do. And clearly, what is he going to do? What is this choice going to be? The winning question, right? What is his choice going to be? Lasagna is retrieving sunken treasure, or knowing there's a ton of treasure in a connection. It's about sunken treasure. Like there's treasure in your connection that he's got to dive deep to go and retrieve. In other words, it's like, this is the card about knowing that there's treasure in this connection. But it feels like it's going to be achieving the impossible right now, or dealing with the impossible. What is he going to do? I feel like he's really struggling with this, which makes sense. There's probably a lot involved in this. Sorry. So we got the Singer of Chalice wanting to keep the connection, the emotional connection, but feeling like he's dealing with the impossible situation. He felt the love with you, okay? And it's like a sad day. Like a very sad. Drawn to your light. Air sign, moth. Very powerful. Drawn to your light. Lighthearted, love, fun, intimacy, friendship, emotions that are very healing. So it's clearly telling me he has to make a choice, but it is an unfinished symphony. That's what I can tell you for now. The cards are leading me to the fact that it feels like this is the most difficult decision of his life, with the dealing with the impossible. He knows there's sunken treasures in this connection. It's a complicated situation, but you will hear from him again, and things will. He's got to, it's like this is just standing out to me because it popped out. He's got to make this choice. And it's leaning. He wants you, and he wants to get back this connection with you. He's got to deal with stuff to do it, and he's got to be sneaky to do it, and he's willing to. But when it came down to what is his choice going to be, it's like they don't want to say, but I feel like you're going to know more. Because it's saying that he feels like, oh my God, this is like so much to go through what I got to go through. Achieving the impossible or dealing with the impossible is like, there's so much to do before you can even do this. And it's overwhelming. But it's definitely pulling on his heart because he had the most amazing time with you. And he did feel healing energy coming from you. And that's unforgettable. But I hope this helps you because honestly, I feel like this is going to be a process and I can't give you a clear-cut answer to this because I feel like it's something that you're going to have to kind of do this with temporarily, you know, whatever, because it's like such a huge burden. But I got to tell you, he honestly knows that he thought things would be different in his marriage than it turned out. And he is aware of that. Okay? But he also feels like, oh my God, this is just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And so he feels like he has to release you. But he has love for you. And he has this magical feeling with you and this healing energy that came from you. Okay? It's like, it's really powerful. But it's saying that he feels like this is not a connection that he can just temporarily be connecting with and not make a decision. Like he knows it's like something that he's got to make a choice on. And it's a tough one. It's going to take some time. I'll look into it a little later to see what the progress is because it's something that is intense, spiritual, connected. There's a lot of treasure in it. He's going through a dark night of the soul kind of phase where he was really drawn to your light to help heal him and help him feel better because he's feeling a little lost. He's in between worlds and he's trying to figure things out. And it's a little complicated, but you can help him through this. If he's willing to maintain the contact and if you're willing to kind of keep this, I know you've said you felt unconditional love, but I'm not getting a clear-cut answer, which means that it's going to be a little bit of a process. Because he feels like, oh my God, this is going to be impossible. Because there's a lot to do in order to maintain this relationship while married. And I clearly do get that card a lot whenever it has to do with people that are married. But I'm feeling positive things. Okay? And I feel like there's definitely enough to keep it. Enough for him to have the motivation. Like you were what he needed to see and what he needed to feel. Okay? I'm sorry. This one's really complicated. I did see this coming for you. I do feel like this is a very strong, powerful connection that needs a little patience to deal with. Okay? But I'm going to do the other reading separate because I didn't want to mix the energies here to kind of get into that. I hope this helps you for now. I hope it helps you for now, okay? I think it's pretty much explains the situation pretty clearly. It's just saying that it's complicated, but there is this spiritual, with the ecstasy card, it is a divine spiritual connection that brings two people together that just feels out of this world, and it's so hard to let go of, okay? So it's not something that he's just going to easily release, and that's why the choice card came up, and that's why the dealing with the impossible came up. So I hope this helps you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for all your patience. I have so much to tell you. You have no idea, okay? But I'm going to do the other reading after this, okay? Because I didn't want to mix the energies with this one. I hope you find this helpful. I'm sending you lots of love, positive energy for all the best. Talk to you soon.